Hey everyone, Alex here. Just wanted to let you know that some of the next episodes, 65 through 69, I believe, have some of the best story we've done in a while, some amazing role-playing. Unfortunately, we do have a few technical issues. Kim had a little bit of a technical issue with her mic, and then I was unexpectedly on baby duty that night, so you're going to hear some baby sounds and talking in the background. Ben wasn't getting crazy with the sound effects. It was just an environmental problem. So we ask that you bear with us and please enjoy the show. Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Margraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalara of Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Gerin Kelsu, High Elf Bladesinger.
Hibonite, the fire-kindled, wandering flameossifier.
Alright, who wants to let us know what happened last episode?
I can do it. So last episode we had our fight with in Forever Birthday Land, which went interestingly. At the end of that fight, Hibonite was not looking great. Zalara was down. Her soul was in a necklace, and we were looking at finding a way to save Zalara. We found a bridge that went to anywhere we wanted. There was a heated debate over where we go. We ended up going to see the fire kindled. When we arrived, we found a shaman. He healed Zalara, and we ended the episode with Margraine threatening to kill Hibonite.
In public, in front of all of his own people.
In the middle of the open, in front of his dads, everyone.
Yeah, so, we had Obsidian there. He had invited everyone up to the big house for big drinks and big meals, and there were a bunch of villagers standing around. Hibonite had already told the town guard to keep an eye on Margraine. Zalara was healing up, and where was Garen at this point? I don't remember.
I was walking with them. I was excited about getting drunk.
That's right, okay. So, you guys are all standing there. Once again, you're in the land of the fire kindled. Nice, humid, tropical environment, beautiful area, and Margraine threatened Hibonite's life.
So with Margraine threatening me, if I touch him, I'm going to grab him by the shoulder, pull him in close, and laugh and say, "This guy."
Gary's like, that guy.
Try and defuse.
Everyone kind of stops and looks. Obsidian says, "No, what's this?"
It's just a joke we have, Dad. We had a little tiff recently. We're working things out.
Margraine's hand
Margraine
is gonna tighten round Lenore. And he's literally like every muscle in his body is going to tense to the point where it's almost like he's visibly shaking, trying to not ram this hammer through this man's skull.
And you hear Lenore say, "Yes, my love. Yes, take it out. Use me. End him."
I'm gonna ready my whip to grapple or to disarm Margraine.
All right, boys. Well, while your friend is healing up, we should head up to the big house, get some wine. That's what we're known for here, by the way, gentlemen. You two strangers is our wine, fire wine. It's delicious, and we're more than happy to welcome you while you work your tiff out.
Okay, Margraine's gonna burn a spell. I'm gonna burn a level 2 spell. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on myself. So I don't feel anything.
I'm so tempted to cast a spell just for fun.
I'm also gonna put that on Hibonite because he is within the radius.
Oh, now you're casting spells on me.
So I need you to make a save.
Counter spell.
Oh, well, okay.
What is it?
Just
I
fails.
like being affected by magic.
Okay.
All right, and then I will cast Hypnotic Pattern.
God.
Okay, how does that work?
Everybody has to make a DC 16 Wisdom save or be charmed by me.
Okay,
And
wisdom save?
what's the
Within
radius?
a 30-foot cube.
Oh, damn, that's a lot of people.
10.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
All right, hold
All
on.
right.
You said, what is it?
A wisdom save, yeah.
Yeah. So I rolled a 10.
You also notice that Obsidian, his advisor, and the townspeople all around just stop and look at you. They're under your hypnotic gaze as well.
Well, that worked better than I thought. I think we should all just calmly walk over, get some drinks. Here, Margraine. And I pull out my tankard that always fills with ale, and they're like, have a drink. And you're charmed by me, so.
Okay. So I'm incapacitated and have speed of 0?
Yeah, and there's no save
Okay.
after. So this only lasts a minute, so.
Oh, okay.
Hibbo Knight, we should go. Or you should go, I don't know. He is okay for a minute. You're okay for a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to... recognizing sort of what happens from before, I'm going to take an action and wake up my dad from the spell.
Hibonite, my boy. I feel like we started drinking already.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
Here is
yeah,
a drink.
pretty much.
And I hold out the tankard. It's like,
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And he grabs the tankard and he starts drinking it, and it starts, taking big gulps. It goes down the sides of his beard as he just downs it. He holds it up. He's like, "Oh, your friends, Hibonite. Wonderful people, wonderful people."
and then it just starts filling itself after he finishes.
So he's holding it and it starts getting heavier. And he looks at it and he's like, "Oh, wonderful friends."
Hibbo
Don't
Knight.
forget that's his. That's not a gift.
I know it's not a gift, son. But it's rude to not partake of a gift given or
I know,
even
but
a
this
party
isn't a
favor.
drink you can finish.
Indeed, it is not unlimited, but it will get you very drunk.
Is that a challenge?
Speaking, later tonight, yes. But right now, I need a drink too.
Of course.
And I drink it real quick, and then I hand it to Margraine again. I was like, drink again, friend.
Margraine will take a big swig of it.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, no, he'll down the entire thing, and he will grit his teeth.
Hibbo Knight, perhaps.
I'm going to adjourn slightly earlier to the castle, just ahead of everyone, because things can get a little bit tense with my friends. Just so he gets some air, sort of thing.
Do you need alone time? Is it one of Hibonite's moments?
Dad, not now. Okay. Just know.
Tick, Hibbo Knight.
And with that, I cast invisibility on myself.
And everybody kind of murmurs, and Obsidian says, "See, my boy is brilliant."
Indeed. And I take a huge gulp, and I just watch Margraine as time ticks by. Come along to the castle?
I'll come.
Yes, and try to calm yourself.
All right,
I'll try.
You guys make your way up toward the big house. As I mentioned before, all of the structures here are wooden. You do have a nice ocean breeze blowing everywhere. There is white sand beaches you see as you continue walking and making your way up. You're actually moving on an upward trajectory toward the center of the island. And you realize for the first time that you are on an island. Out in the ocean, you can see a large, what you would assume to be a volcano from the smoke coming out from it, that seems to dominate the sky. Zalara, you're in Oryx's room, the shaman. He wakes, you're awake. He says, how are you feeling now?
Well, my head's not as full as before. Still real tired.
That is normal.
I guess that's good. It's, was it like really dark? I remember
And he pulls out
being in darkness.
He pulls out a quill and parchment. Fascinating. Can you tell me more about the darkness? Was there anything else there? I must say, you're my first successful attempt, so...
Oh, well, I remember I was punching a rock, I think, and then there was light and trees and grass, and I was kind of everywhere and nowhere in that. But then, like, it was really, all that went away all of a sudden, and it was dark, cold, and I was just alone. And then the next thing I remember, I was here.
Was it as though you were in the same place the whole time and it was dark? Or was the light and being part of everything you leaving?
Me? I mean, it was like I expanded and was in the trees and the leaves and the little creatures, and there was an entire anthill that I was part of, But then all of a sudden, like, it all collapsed down, and it was just dark. There was nothing, and I was alone. What, is that what death is like?
I don't know.
That was terrible.
That's fascinating. Yes. Well, I know your friends are heading up to the big house with Obsidian, Lord Obsidian. Are you feeling up to joining them, or would you like to rest here for a little bit longer?
I think I would Constitution, see if I'm strong. Let me try to stand up. Well, maybe. Yeah, why don't, I'll try.
Okay, so on a roll of a 12, you decide that, you go ahead and decide to get up. Auric hands you a walking stick. He says, lean your weight on this. It should help.
Okay.
And are you familiar with walking through sand?
I'm gonna say no, probably not. No, I say no?
It's not quite like normal Earth, so be careful out there. Step tenuously.
Okay.
I forgot. Do you know where you're going?
No.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know where I am.
Oh, yes, you're on the island of Obsidian. That's what our Lord is named for.
Island of Obsidian?
Yes.
And this is Hibbonite's people? You look kind of like him.
Well, I like to think that we're all one people, and nobody really owns us, but yes.
Well, yeah, you, whatever.
Yes, semantics. I know.
Laughing kind of hurts. Well, I'll try to walk on the sand, I guess. Can you show me where I'm going?
Yes. Follow me.
Okay.
So Auric leads you up the path. Obviously, the sand's a little weird for you to walk on, as it doesn't, or it gives in ways that you're not used to, especially since you're hurting so badly. But you even see the procession ahead of you of. It looks like what you're guessing to be the Lord, and then your associates as well. And as you are making your way up there, while you're still more in the village proper, you do hear people start calling out, "She's back! She's back!" And No. It would be, actually, it's the wife of Obsidian, Lord Obsidian. She's away from, she's been gone on one of her many meditations, and she is back now. Amalite is her name. Yes, Hibbonite's mother.
What was her name?
Amalite.
Amalite? That's a pretty name. I like that.
Yes, she's a very pretty lady.
Okay, so she goes meditating off.
Yes. She frequently does meditate, and she'll go out there with her Crimson Guard. And some people say that she is an oracle, a seer of many things in the future. I'm not sure about that. I think she maybe has a religious preoccupation, and so she'll go over to Tolovar. That's forgive me, I forget. You don't know the large volcano over there, and she will meditate. And yes, and there have been many things that have been trouble. Well, forgive me. You've had a lot going on. Here, let's just get you in with your friends.
Okay, but she meditates and she comes back with visions?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes she does. I'm not sure. I have a theory that there are gases that come out of the volcano that cause sort of a hallucinogenic sort of property in people as they get near it. And I think that may be the case, but I'm not sure. It could be of the gods as well. We really don't know. Maybe the primordial fire is speaking to her.
Like what Hibbonite talks about. Kind of sometimes. Yes. Okay.
Primordial fire, yes.
Oh, and she greets that in the volcano. That would make sense.
Yes. That's yes.
Okay, interesting.
I'm sorry, I forget. There are so many things that you don't know. It's hard being an outsider. I know.
Yeah, well, kind of used to it at this point.
Oh, that's sad.
We're a strange lot. We all kind of come from different areas, and
yes, your skin is very pasty.
Thank you.
I don't know that it was a compliment, just a statement of fact.
I'm certainly not the same shade as you.
No. I'm a beautiful crimson. Some people say maybe an rusted copper, which I think is a beautiful, beautiful color. So, is there anything else you wanted to ask? Anything you wanted to do, Zalara?
Kim wants to ask all the questions. I think Solara is still coming to and is probably not quite on her game as far as wanting to know what the heck is going on.
Okay.
So, I think that's probably enough information for Solara in her current state.
Gotcha. So, we will just cut to you are all in... Oh, is there anything else you guys wanted to do on your walk?
If we're going to like a feasting hall, I would like to be sat as far away from wherever Hibbonite might be as possible. Thank you very much.
With me slightly ahead of everyone, I'd like to try and find my sister Ruby.
Okay. So you come in and you ask for Ruby. You're directed to one of the off rooms upstairs. Once again, this is not an extravagant sort of castle. It is more like a one long hall with some rooms up and off to the side. So you go up there. Ruby sees you, says, Hibonite. She runs over, gives you a hug.
I'll go back. It's good to see you, sister.
You too. What are you doing back so quickly?
That's one of my friends died, so we need to save her. It's been a hectic. I don't know how long I've been gone at this point. It's just felt like it's been a year and a half.
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, maybe 8 months at this point since we've seen you. I didn't expect you back quite so quickly, but are you here to stay?
Most likely not. I didn't manage to find all the stuff I wanted to whilst I was out. So I'll probably be heading back. I have some of my friends are with me, and one of them, whilst I treasure him as a person, can be very dangerous.
Fascinating.
I want you to keep an eye on him, and if we have some extra guards for the feasting hall, today might be a good day for them to, be there.
What does he look like?
He's small, sort of a bit smaller than a dwarf would be. Half the size of us, in just complete metal with a shiny hammer.
You see she like raises an eyebrow when she hears complete metal.
Yeah,
interesting.
Plate armor.
Interesting.
So
is he the friend who died?
No, that's the elf lady.
Oh wow, an elf and a dwarf man.
And Garen's half elf, isn't he?
No, he's full elf as well.
Full elf.
He's
There's
just
also
high
another.
elf.
There's
He's
another
high
elf
elf.
as well. They're different types of elves. It's interesting people, and if it was Karma, I'd love for you to talk to them for ages, but he's agitated at the minute.
Sure. So are you just here until your friend comes back from the dead?
I think she's already back. She is already back. I don't know how long I'm here for.
Okay. So did you talk to Father?
I saw Father again. He hasn't changed a bit while I've been away.
He's changed a little bit. He's been acting very strange when it comes to, I guess you don't know, there have been certain members of the village that have been disappearing, and he doesn't seem to care at all.
I will bring this up with him then. Is Mother back at all soon, or is she away?
I'm sorry?
Is Mother back at all, or is she away?
She is away as far as I know. I don't know what she would do. She's so obsessed with her communing with the primordial fire that I don't know that she really offers much help anymore.
Okay. Seems like things have been hectic here as well.
Yes.
Hopefully she's back while I'm here and I can have a chat.
And so you don't know about Topaz either.
No? What's up with little sis?
He's extremely sick, though Father refuses to see it as anything more than a slight illness.
Okay. While I'm here, she's getting treated. Has Auric been to see her at all?
No, Father doesn't want him to see Auric.
Okay, she's seeing Auric while I'm here. Okay. Well, that's a lot more than I was expecting to return to.
All right. So you all eventually make your way in. Unless you have anything else, Hibonite.
No, that was it for me.
All right. Garen, Margraine, do you guys have anything you wanted to chat about on the way in?
Margraine's not in a chatty mood.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just sharing my tankard with obsidian and keep refilling it, and getting sloshed. So
Okay. So, you guys are up there. Like I said, it's a very much a large hall. There are long tables there. Table up front for Obsidian, and then his family a little bit below that, so Hibonite would know where his place is. You guys would be directed to, invited to sit up next to Hibonite if you chose, or you could be sitting at the long table. You do see Zalara come in as you guys are getting situated.
Well, if Margraine knows where Hibonite and his family are going to be sitting, I would like to be at the other side of the table, or as far away from possible. If there's a separate long table, then at the other end of that table.
Okay.
And if there is drink, I would like drink.
Okay.
Yeah. Alcohol, please.
Yep, there's definitely drink. They serve you guys the fire wine. Zalara, you come in and you see your associates. Garen, where are you also? Forgot to ask.
I'd just probably walk up to the table with Obsidian, just
Okay.
palling with him, I guess.
All right.
Make friends with the powers that be.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, and he seems to take a liking to you for sure. He invites you to sit up
Yeah.
there.
I'll wave at Solara when she comes in. Usher her up to the bigger table.
I assume that we're entering from like the far end of the long tables and the head tables way up at the front of the room.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk in then and wave at Hibonite and then be really confused and look around for Margaret.
He's kind of hard to miss in his armor, I would say. Yeah, he's just drinking. Mm-hmm.
Like kind of over in the far corner as far away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think I would probably go up to you then, since
Okay.
you're closest to me.
Okay.
Hey Margaret.
Solara, good to see you.
Yeah, it's really tired, but I'm glad to be back, I guess.
Yeah, dying's a hell of a thing, isn't it? I didn't get
I-
over it for days.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Nope. I'm happy you were strong enough though to make it to this fantastic party.
Yeah, it's quite a party.
Mm-hmm.
Things happened while I was dead.
Well, you died, so that's a thing that happened while you were dead. And now we're here on this island in the middle of nowhere with liars.
Oh,
And I have ale.
I'm getting the impression we need to talk elsewhere later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Not much in a talking mood, not much in a party mood, but it seems I have to be here, so I'm just going to try not to kill Hibonite again.
What? What? Okay.
Anyway,
Will I assist you by nearby?
I don't know. I don't know anything right now.
Okay.
So I have ale, and I am going to sit here, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to go say hello to Benite and Garen, though.
Yeah, go ahead. They were very worried about you.
Okay.
Zilara, come here. And I like kind of wobble on over and it's like, drink this. I don't know if I've shown you before.
What? This is a well-made tankard.
It is indeed. Drink it. Watch, I want to show you something.
Okay. I'm not really, well...
Just do it. It's fun.
Okay. And she'll swill back,
All right, and then
like, a gulp or two.
yeah, and then you'll see it refill itself.
Oh,
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
that's really handy.
Yes, it is. Especially in times like these.
Yeah, things seem a bit tense.
Oh, yes, I don't know if they've ever been tenser, but, speaking of tenser, I am so sorry. I completely forgot about you. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna go drink, and you were just laying there, half dead, and I could have carried you up here on Tenser's floating disc, but I forgot, so I apologize.
Oh, well, it's okay.
But you made it up, that's great.
Yeah, I got a walking stick from... Did I
Auric.
even catch his name? Now that I think about it.
The healer is Auric.
Auric, yeah. He gave me this nice walking stick and helped me get up here. So
Yes, you are probably tired. Come up to the table and sit and drink and listen to Obsidian.
Oh, well,
Yes. Come
Well,
up here, young lady. You're an elf. You're probably older than me. Come up here, old lady.
Oh, that was a very timely joke, King.
okay. I will walk up and is there a space near Hibonite I can sit at?
Yeah.
Maybe between you two?
Yeah.
Okay.
The-
Hey, Hibonite, so this is your land.
Yeah, it's Hibonite's different to how he normally is. Where he's normally quite laid back on the adventures. He's very prim, proper, set up straight, knife and fork, being cordial as he's meant to be. Yep, this is my
And-
people.
And while this is going, Garen's gonna cast dancing lights and start juggling them in the center of the room. And then if there's any braziers around, he's gonna control flames and just like make patterns in the sky and just doing a performance like using his whip to twirl around and smack, and like a lion's head will come out.
That's awesome. Give me a performance check, but yeah.
All
that's
right,
awesome.
don't fail me now. Crit,
Oh,
25.
Wow.
Lara's real confused right now.
Yeah, everybody else is cheering and whooping. Garen is loved by all who've seen his act at this point.
Wow, I didn't know Garen could do that.
That is something different.
Oh, while all that's going on. Well, so this is your dad, right, Hibonite?
Yeah, that's Dad.
That's my boy.
I'm Zalara. It's good to meet you.
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Your son has been a valuable asset to us as we've adventured.
Well, it's wonderful to hear. He's quite a sharp young man. I've always been very proud of his wit and his intellect and his magic-y thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hat.
Mouth.
Yes. And what is it you do, Miss Zalara?
I run fast and punch things, mostly.
Fascinating. I mean, the running fast part, I was never good at that.
It's a specialty of mine, actually. Not going terribly fast right now, but thank you for use of your healer. That was... I guess I wouldn't be here.
Of course, yes. I'm glad it worked. I know Oric's been trying that out a few times on some shark attack victims and so forth, and I'm glad to see that it finally clicked.
What's a shark?
It's a shark. You don't know what a shark is? It's like a big fish with teeth.
They don't live by the sea like we do, Dad. They're more
Big fish
inlanders.
with teeth. Well, that sounds
Right.
disturbing.
Right. I forgot what it was like out there in the mainland, out there and
We'll talk about your
Solaced and-
adventures.
and
We'll talk about your adventures later, Dad. I need to ask you a few questions.
Oh, yes. My wonderful adventures. That would be wonderful to talk about later.
I
Yeah.
am very excited to listen to more.
Oh, yes. Well, what would you like to know?
How long ago were you out?
Many years. Hibonite was not yet born. Ruby wasn't. None of my children. I wasn't even married yet. It was a long time ago.
You would be about my age, wouldn't you, Dad?
Yes. That I would be exactly your age. Yes.
Exactly.
So all kings go out into the world?
It's a pilgrimage. It's my people's tradition, coming of age sort of thing. We go out, we explore, find things that are useful for the tribe, and then return when we're happy we've done so. Although I seem to be a bit early.
Well, you brought Zalara back to life. That's a good thing.
That's the reason we came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why we ended up here.
Yeah,
I was really
there's
confused.
There's a reason Margraine's sitting quite far away. He wanted to go to the church. I didn't.
And we didn't have to pay so much money for a
Well,
resurrection, which was great.
Not getting blackmailed or stabbed in the back or anything like that. It got quite tense. He said his piece. I said some of mine. I offered for him to use his hammer on me, and well, he didn't. But trying to get his trust.
What? Okay. So, I'm guessing since we're here, we had the ability to go anywhere. Like Bevatha could send us?
Yeah, Bevatha, when she died, got rid of her after
good.
rock exploded. I had a
Okay.
sort of plan, which didn't involve us both getting nuked. But it was
was just
not
helping.
bad. It was helpful. After that, Garen sort of put your soul in an amulet.
That's what that was.
Yes, sorry, I did not know what I was doing. I just wanted to make sure you did not die. Soul die? I don't know.
That
It
was
worked. You're here.
terrible.
Oh, I am so sorry. Have a drink.
If Garen didn't do that, there's a chance we probably would have ended up at the church. It's
Uh,
kind of the only thing that stopped me and Margarine maybe going toe to toe.
Well, I mean, she would have been healed, which is fine. I think there is greater issues here than just where she got healed.
well, so we're in your land. How long will it take us to get back to go take out Marat Hall, though?
There's a way for us to get back. Don't worry about that. There's a way I got to you guys. There's a way I got to the mainland originally.
So you didn't, I guess, take a boat? Is that how you normally get out of here?
Do I ever do something so simple?
Well,
Also, we don't know. Boats don't go that far.
they don't
take
come
boats
this
from-
far?
We don't know where here is. Boats go from one island to the other for the fire kindled, but that's about it.
Interesting.
That's why the pilgrimage is so important.
Like I said, there's a reason this place would have been safe for the baby, but that's another story.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Don't worry. I'm sure nothing will happen with that story.
Seems like it's safer at the other place with what's going on. I have no idea.
So, we don't really know how far away from all of our duties and our things that we've agreed to attempt. We don't know how far we are from those.
Our travel back isn't an issue. How many of us go back could be an issue.
Just to be clear, you're talking about Margaret, not us, right?
I'm not just talking about Margaret, I'm talking about myself.
Oh, okay. Just
You guys
I wasn't sure if that was a threat. I was like,
You're gonna stay here, you're not staying here.
okay.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
right,
this
Dad?
is
Okay.
this
If
would be
they
a great
want-
place to live. It's on the beach. Not that I know what a beach is.
So
Yes,
we're
it's
in
all-
the middle of a lot of water, and we don't know how to get back other than whatever you have. And you did this to bring me back to life?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, maybe we can vacation here.
Well, that's what we're doing, apparently. Okay.
Why would you want to go back? And he's clearly very into his cups right now.
There's
Is
a lot of things we gotta do. More of which I'll tell you more privately and when you've sobered up a bit.
Why would you ever want to do things that are difficult or hard when you can lay on the beach and drink fire wine all day?
Because as the second born, that's my job, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
But me and Ruby need to have a chat with you tomorrow.
Ruby, she's like your mother was before she discovered the primordial fire and got all woo-woo.
You mean
You know,
she's doing
very-
her job, Dad?
What is her job? Really, what is her job? Is it to boss me around? Because that's what she's doing. And
If you're not doing you know how our system works.
How likely would Margraine be able to hear any of these conversations? From
well, you put yourself the furthest away possible, so
No,
unlikely.
that's why I want to know.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good. Thank you. This is the best situation for everybody.
Oh, okay, I see.
Sounds like maybe there's a little bit of family conversation that needs to happen.
Every family has a conversation.
It's all families do, is just talk. When they should be drinking. Yes.
Yes,
Where's that bottomless
drinking.
bottle? Where's that bottomless bottle?
Here you go, King Sir.
I'm going to message Solara.
Okay.
Things aren't as stable as when I left, so yeah. You can
What
reply.
did you bring us back to, Hibonite?
You guys can leave. I can guarantee that it's not going to be an issue. I may not be able to leave as soon as I like.
Are you guys just messaging back and forth?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Okay, so I'm just sitting there.
Hibonite, we have a duty to the queen, remember?
I remember very well. I remember the commitments I've made.
I'll have words with you later.
A lot
And I'm
of
going to
people
take
want
the
to
cup
admit
of
it.
wine that's in front of me, and I'm going to sip it and go, oh, this is really good. I'm going to
It
go
is.
take this to Margraine. I don't think he's had it yet.
He's had a bunch. That one there gave him some. But he should use more.
I'll go make
Dwarves like
sure.
their wine.
Do they? I mean, I know from when I was with Dunsmore.
That's right. Dunsmore.
All right, so Zalara, you take your wine over to Margraine.
Mhm. And I sit down.
Margraine's a little bit in his cups at this point. He's been drinking like a man with a mission. Zalara, welcome
Margaret,
back.
You look like you could use a walk. Have we had a meal or anything at this point?
A liquid meal.
No, just ale.
Just ale at this stage. Everybody's getting very rowdy, very drunk.
You said a walk?
Yeah, why don't we go take a walk on the beach?
Yeah, a walk would be nice. Some fresh air, some new company. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so you guys head out.
Uh-huh. And I'm walking very slowly. I'm at your speed now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and I'm at drunk speed, so that's pretty
So
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which probably good. Margarine, how did they convince you to come here?
Well, that's a great question. You see, because I had somebody I knew could resurrect you. for certain, because that's kind of what we do. And I had your body. And I was walking, and I knew where I was going. And you see, they had your soul, so it doesn't matter. And then Hibonite, he stopped me and told me that if I didn't want to go, basically I could kill him. And I've got to break it to you. I'm still considering taking him up on his offer, but things got tense. They then had your body and your soul, and I am now here in, what is this, an ocean? The water smells weird. The air smells weird. I'm surrounded by liars, and Hibonite almost killed all of us. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, I'm back.
But
Thank you.
at least he was right on one point. That, guess what? He said, I have a shaman, and the shaman can definitely resurrect her. So at least he was able to do that.
Yeah.
So the sun is going down at this point. There's a nice, cool breeze as it's coming down. You hear the tide going in and out. Give me a perception roll at Kim. I guess you will be at disadvantage, right? Yeah, and Margraine, if you're that drunk, you will be as well.
Yeah. No, the point is for him to be drunk. He wants to be drunk for sure.
Right.
14. I think that's the highest I've ever
Holy
rolled on a...
Gotta start drinking more, Margaret.
Wow. It's these new eyes. I haven't had to look at anything since I got new eyes. You know, LASIK does wonders.
It really does. It's amazing.
All right. So you hear some sounds on the wind. It sounds like some chanting. You hear something that sounds like, "Oh great Thorgix, oh great Thorgix," and you see a little bit further down the beach 5 individuals standing around a fire. They seem to have a person who they have tied up on like sort of a spit who is screaming as they're chanting, "Oh, great Thogix."
Does that seem like normal for here?
Nope. Margraine's gonna take off running, because that's what Margraine does. Margraine's gonna run.
Solaris
Yeah.
with you.
Yep.
As fast as I can move.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys come up there. You do see there is a Genasi or fire-kindled man who was tied up. They're clearly trying to put him up on a spit. You see 5 other people standing around. They are wearing hooded robes.
So we can't see what they are.
That's exactly right. So you can't see what they are. And they are chanting as though they don't notice you at first.
I'm going to put my hand on Margraine's shoulder. Wait, let's see if we can talk to them.
Sure. Okay.
I'm going to walk up to one of the hooded figures and, oh crap, what was his name? Orthix? Oric? Okay. I'm going to tap him on the shoulder and go, Oric?
So this person turns down and looks at you. You can see it is a woman. It may have at one time been a fire genasi, but right now her skin looks extremely scaly and slimy. She opens her mouth and goes, and you can see rows and rows of tiny teeth. Her eyes are completely glazed over and look like marbles.
Can I burn divine sense for Margraine?
Yeah.
Are these things celestial, fae, fiend, or undead?
They are
At all?
none of those things.
They are none of those things. Okay, cool. That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
My bad. Margraine?
So, sacrifice, huh?
Yeah. So let
Light
me
the
just paint
bonfire.
the picture right now. There are scary things and somebody screaming who looks for sure fire kindled, being put on like a spit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's correct.
I am going to burn Hexblade's Curse on one of them. I am going to teleport directly to him, and I am going to swing. Because
Okay.
I am not in a good place right now. Okay.
You teleport directly to him, and you swing, and we'll cut back to the Great Hall, or the Great House, Big House. That's what he called it, the Big House. You guys are still merrymaking, sitting there, and Ruby comes up to you, Hibonite, and says, "Do you have a moment?"
Of course.
All right. So she says, "Come with me. I need to show you Topaz."
Okay.
So she leads you through up to Topaz's room. She knocks on the door, and you can hear Topaz cry out, "You can come in."
I'll go in.
She opens the door. You notice it's extremely dark. Yeah, the sun's setting, but it's extremely dark in here. Like there are heavy curtains over the window, which you're used to seeing because of your travels, but that's not something that they normally do here because there's no need. You want the breeze. There are heavy curtains over the window. There are no lights. And you can hear Topaz.
I'll produce flame on my hand so I can see in color, not just red scale.
All right, you produce flame in your hands. The room illuminates, and there you see Topaz, who is how old is she? 6. Your 6-year-old little sister sitting there. Her hair is fallen out in different patches. Her skin looks extremely clammy. Her eyes look glazed over. And she's crying and opens her mouth, and you see 2 rows of tiny little sharp teeth. And we'll call the episode there. Thanks for listening to episode 65 of Beholder's Eye, Beachside BBQ. Remember, if you want to support Beholder's Eye, our Patreon is patreon.com/Beholder's iPod. You'll find some cool stuff there, get early released episode, and fix the crack in the Liberty Bell. If you can't support us financially but want to help out the show, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. That's the biggest market for little podcasts like us, so we do appreciate all the support. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Beholder's iPod, and our website, beholdersicast.com. Feel free to give us a shout out on Twitter using the hashtag ChaosQuartet. You can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd, Ben, who plays Garen, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Alara, at Metzgirl, Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Editing performed by Sam Canary. Music and effects editing by Benjamin Floyd. Music from filmmusic.io. Long Note 1, Teller of Tales, Achaidh, Cheide, Suvaco, Cristo, Minstrel Guild, Master of Feast, Healing, Lord of Land, Curse of the Scarab, and Our Journey Begins, all by Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com. Licensed Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0, licensed creativecommons.org/licensed/by/4.0. All sound effects by Zapsplat.com. This work is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike 4.0 international licenses. creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0/